this is deeply personal for so many folks, and you heard from Natalee Holloway's mom after that indictment was issued, but after the agreement was issued, in fact, to bring him to the United States, and she talked about persistence, and she talked about how it had been a long and painful journey, but hoping that it was going to pay off. And this is that first step in him facing any kind of charges related to the disappearance of Holloway.
Right, and hoping to figure out more as time goes on, and dedicating her life and the purpose of her life at this point to really figure out what happened to her daughter. And of course, her life has been altered so much since that day, 18 years ago. 18 years. But again, a global story, lots of attention on this story around the nation, around the world, but especially right here at home. Again,
you are taking a live look as we await Joran van der Sloot stepping off of that plane at any moment. We don't know a lot about what's going to happen next in terms of the timing. We do know there will be an arraignment hearing in federal court here in the Birmingham area, so we know that's going to happen, but whether that is today or tomorrow morning, we are not sure of the timeline on that. We know he's going to be held in a detention facility at some point. One legal expert I spoke with talked about likely a very secure part of a detention facility, just given his history and who he is. And you're taking a live look at your TV. It looks like Joran van der Sloot right there is being let off in handcuffs, walked to that second SUV here in Birmingham.
He had on handcuffs this morning as we watched him leave Peru, of course, get into a vehicle in order to be taken to the airport in Lima. And it does look like he was just escorted off, still had those handcuffs on, and walking towards that car where he is going to, at this point, a location that we do not know.
Yeah, our Jarvis Robertson is standing by as well. We're going to be talking with him here in just a few moments. He's out at the airport getting a firsthand look at what's going on out there. So we're going to bring him into the conversation here in just a moment. But again, you just saw Joran van der Sloot walked off that plane, put into the back of an SUV, and now that process begins to a detention facility and that first court appearance facing those wire fraud and extortion charges.
This is a highly secure operation here. This is something that was likely planned out for quite some time. We just found out about a month ago, that he was going to be coming here to the United States, specifically here to Alabama. But I'm sure since that day, they really had to figure out the correct ways to go about doing this with the FBI agents, with the court kind of coordinating everything here too. A process like this takes a lot of security.
And a lot of planning. You think of the planning that went in. We understand that the agents went down earlier in the week, but made a very quick trip in terms of the amount of ground they had to cover to pick up van der Sloot, pick him up in Peru, and then fly back this morning, leaving about 8 o'clock or so, making that about 6.5-hour flight up over Florida, eventually out through Georgia, and then landing here in Alabama just shortly after 2 o'clock.
And his demeanor seemed very calm, just kind of going along with it. He had a grimace on his face, just kind of a very bland look as he was following with FBI agents this morning.